Yeah, obviously it's an exciting year for the club. Obviously we've already won the British Fours a few weeks ago, which is obviously one of our aims for the beginning of the season. National League, obviously where we want to be currently. Sitting top of the league, plenty of racing still to be done. I think the Knockout Cup is high on a lot of people's priorities, especially the older boys. Sort of Jason, Stumps, myself, Pecky. I think we kind of really understand the history of it. That's something that I've never been able to get my hands on. So I think we're all looking forward to that in sort of a month's time. Go up there and really give it a good, 100%. Try and bring that back to. I don't think it's a trophy that we've won at Great Blakenham before, so it's definitely something we want to win. And then, obviously the World's coming up. Trying to plan big. Want to put a good show on. A lot of the lads, like Noah, Luca, Torsten, Louis, myself, we want to be sort of in our age categories in the England teams, in the finals. So individually and as a club, we've got a lot of planning to be done. Everyone's really looking forward to that. Just training wise, just keep building as a club. I think the lads that have joined us have done particularly well. Luca especially has come on leaps and bounds. Really pushed ourselves on as well. Like me and Pecky's give us a little kick up the arse. We're just looking forward to. I think we can definitely get a few more trophies for the end of the year, and it's just exciting to see where we're going to end up come the end of the season.
Yeah, so this Sunday we've got Birmingham away. They run us pretty close here, didn't they? Only managed to eke a point out. They're going to be strong at home. Depends what sort of side they turn up with. They got Scott Millwood's going well. They left him out when travelling away. So yeah, we're just going to have to try and rough old Timsy up and get him rattled. And I'll see if I can upset Hurdy early doors, and then see where it goes from there, I reckon. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a tough one today, mate. Tough day at the office. Sort of deep behind enemy lines, and I was expecting a tough match when we came here, and that's exactly what we got. I'm sort of glad how we sort of managed to run them so close for so much of the match. I don't know if there'll be many teams come here and do the same this season. I don't know, I could be talking a bit above my station. But fair play to Birmingham. They held it together and got the goods at the end of the day, didn't they? So just losing by 3 points is a bit stale. But is what it is, isn't it? On to the next one.
I don't know how far one is.
Back to winning ways. The old Blakenham boys are back to winning ways. Put a good score over Ipswich. Just managed to get it over the ton mark, which was nice. And is really sort of good for the confidence going into this weekend's British Team Cup. Boys are absolutely frothing for it. It's just going to be a good weekend's racing.
Obviously we're all looking forward to the weekend, so it should be nice to see what we can get out of that. Obviously we want to come home with the bin, but we just got to ride what's in front of us really, and yeah, I can see us putting up a good fight and hopefully coming home with the trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, performance today was what was expected. Boys turned up really, just to cruise through. Probably got one of the highest scores in the second semi, even without Noah. Boys done a job. Going to be a completely different story tomorrow, so we've got to get thinking caps on and get out there and take that bin home.
All riders ready. Starters orders.
Wasn't here yesterday, lads done a good job. turned up today, and I think we've just done a professional job. Semi-final, exactly what it was, just to see us through to the final, winning the final. Horsepath, credit to them, put on a great final, really put us under some pressure. But from 1 to 6, everyone done exactly what was asked of them, and Conway have got a comfortable victory in the end. But I think for the neutral, it was a very good match. Yeah, couldn't do much more than that, I think.
Finally, Blakenham gets hold of British Team Cup. Not an easy weekend for the team. We've worked hard in training and discussions about what we need to do. Very difficult with such a good side to all perform. We've had to all sacrifice heats and do things, but the boys have pulled together to pull this out of the bag. Difficult weekend, and yeah, so proud of everyone. Really fantastic.
Tough match today against Horsepath. A strong Horsepath team. They brought out all the big guns. So to run them so close, I think it was 2 points. So to really take him so close, if it was good, especially missing Pecky. But yeah, it's only onwards and upwards from here really. Got the British up next, so yeah, all the boys are going to want to bounce back from that and see how many podiums we can get from that really.
We just only halfway through the season. We've got the British coming up, and I'm very hopeful of some of our boys putting some medals out, and with the Worlds coming up as well, double whammy this year, and yeah, we're all firing on all cylinders. Over and out.
I'm feeling fairly positive. I think prep's been alright. Probably could have been a little bit better. I think the season's been a bit bitty, a bit stop-start from the beginning. But I think I'm probably as ready as I can be at my age. And yeah, just looking forward to making another final. Try and just go for another rostrum place at least. I want to keep that run going. Obviously, win is the ultimate test, but there's a lot of good young lads that are coming up who are probably due some medals and some titles. Like I said, Noah, Kenzie, Torsten. So yeah, it's going to be, should be good fun.
Pretty good. Shame I packed up about 6 months ago. Other than that, I think I would have give the boys a run for their money. Doing alright after a couple, but the race, missed one race, and then a few races gap and 2 on the bounce, and then the back went. The old 66-year-old back didn't like it, but other than that, great match today. Great bunch of guys. Enjoyed it. Before the start, I was thinking, oh, don't show yourself up, but I enjoyed it. It was good. Good to be back out on the track with some of them guys I rode with 30, 40 years ago.
First time in 50 years winning an outdoor title, well, a British outdoor title. It's been a long time, so hopefully this is the first of many. And also, I get to show my really good mate Norman Benson, who will absolutely hate me being on this year.
Got a few of the big wigs at the moment, all Noah and Josh and a few of the others in the final, so we'll be rooting and hopefully get one of you boys on the top step. That'll make my day.
Away, Rich, away! Away, Rich, away! Hello! Go, Rich! Away, Rich, away!
Oh mate, I can't really put words on it to be honest. Like looking at the field and stuff, like the likes of Gav and Lee, like they're riders I've always looked up to. Just being able to stand on the podium with those two, and the draw and the racing just all sort of fell into place really. I just done what I knew I could do, pop out the starts and just sort of stick with it really. Last race played it safe and sat in behind Gav because I only needed 19 to take the win, so just absolutely over the moon mate. Like first outdoor British title, just chuffed a bit. Yeah, really pleased.
Hard, mate.
Brilliant.
Hard.
Absolutely brilliant.
Absolute shatter. I need my bed. Me personally went awful. Switched twice at the start.
Get in there, come on!
Switched twice at the start. Thought about it too much, and I wanted it a bit too much as well. So, all in all, effing awful. The end.
So today didn't quite work out after my first race. However, if I'd have managed to get the second place I was sat in, I'd be in a run-off now for third place with Gavin, who didn't have a very good match but still pulled his points out. So, big downer on the referee today.
What a day. We've got our second British champion at Blakenham now. Means a lot to me. Obviously Stump's one of my best mates, but he has grown up as a child, and to see him lift the trophy 40s, and I won it 11, 12 years ago, no 13 years ago, so yeah, what an honour. I didn't have bad finals today, I feel a little bit better today, 14 points, there and thereabouts, mid-table. Toby had a couple of mares, we'll talk about a bit later. Stump's got exclusion, which was a bit harsh on the early one. Rich was on fire, had one bad heat, but 5 great Blakenham riders in the final, fantastic. Over now, cheers guys.
I think it was a good day. The races were pretty difficult, seeing as I was on 4 and Ted was on 2, but I got round him and then it was pretty much done from there. Looking forward to the Worlds as just won the British, so I just put me in a good position to win that as well, hopefully. Third again, 15 again, 3 years in a row. Can't be disappointed, but maybe would like a bit more 2-1s, but it is what it is. I'm happy with third. So yeah, all in all, not a bad weekend, and yeah, just onto the Worlds now, try and win those. Night after the British finals, only a few of us down today. Myself, Luca, Louis, Rich, Ethan and Raymond, but we had a good fun, and yeah, we're all just building towards the Worlds now. British done, and yeah, next stop, World Championships.
I had a lovely day today, thank you. Pleasure to ride with as always.
It's not over yet, Ray.
Is it?
It's not over, it's only just beginning.
It's not over yet, apparently.
Yeah, track is coming on. We've still got a lot of paint to do. We've still got the stand to build. Still got a lot to do, but Raymond's just sorted the lights out in the pits, which look fantastic. Let's bring it on.
We'll get there.
Let's just put on a big event, and let's get some fire started.
Started painting. What have we done? Just the inside curves. Oh, and behind down there, and we blocked James Van in, so not great with the paint. Looks all right. Aiden's been on the whacker plate. Oldov's is analysing right now. That's it.
So tomorrow night is the opening night of the Worlds. GB versus Australia in the Fed Cup in the women's and the Open. Myself, Louis and Josh are riding in the Open, and yeah, round Ipswich should be a good match, nice and quick, and yeah, hopefully get a win out of that over the Aussies.
It was nice to get a win over the Aussies. There've been a few tough losses over in Australia, so to get one over on them here in Suffolk is great. Thought it was a good match. I don't think the score really reflects the first 15 heats. Aussies put it all on the line, but we were just professional, stuck to our jobs, had a couple of mishaps, and got the job done. It's like great to get a win. Buzzing.
Yeah, no, on the whole it went really well, but a couple of mistakes and a crash, but other than that, it went well.
So nice convincing win against Australia. Sort of nice to get off to a good start on my first senior international match, but yeah, on the whole it's a good match. A couple of mistakes from the boys, but all in all pretty solid. And now World Cup qualifiers up next on Saturday at Norwich, and yeah, it should be good. So qualifiers for the Nations Cup today. Me and Louis riding for England got through pretty comfortably in the end. He rode really well, to be fair, considering the track. It was really alright until halfway through, then got a bit greasy, but yeah, got the job done, and now on to Ipswich tomorrow night.
I think with the conditions we were racing in, it went really well. Couldn't really do much more.
Yeah, difficult one. This wasn't our day really. I think pulling back a 9-point deficit to get that close, and then we asked the boys to give 110% is what they did. Gavin moving at the gate, you can't blame him for a twitch. We asked him for an electric gate, and you're at that level where a little bit extra pressure, and just didn't quite get it at the end, but the poles rode well. Some slightly dubious decisions on refereeing, I think the Welsh will say as well, but no, that's Cycle Speedway for you. You know, Lukey yesterday was the favourite. The boy gave 110% and didn't quite happen for him yesterday, but he had his passion for it, and you know, he'll come back and we'll bounce back as well. So bring it back in 2 years and we'll give it our best effort and hopefully take the best squad over to Australia.
Good win that. Oh, not a good win, good third. Yeah, a bit of a mix up in that last one, but never mind, got the job done. Team Ireland. I've had what I feel like a decent debut, so really enjoyed it. Yesterday was brilliant racing against the Aussies. It's my first World Cup, so it's a new experience, privilege riding against all them boys. And then today, a lot tougher match, but on the whole, feel good and absolutely loved it. So yeah, cheers.
It was a pretty good match, to be fair. We were a bit ropey at the start, but we bounced back really well, and yeah, not bad from the whole team, to be fair.
Feeling?
Buzzing. Personally, I've waited 20 something years for that one, so it feels fantastic to finally get the win on Ipswich in Suffolk, obviously, with a couple of lads that I've sprint riding with for years and a couple of lads from my own team, so absolutely buzzing. Fantastic result. Great fun, I thought. We went backwards and forwards. I think all three teams you'd expect were leading at one point, but we just, at the end, just the strength and depth I think shone through. Louis had a fantastic day. Noah doing what he does, just winning races. Yeah, and just our strength and depth just got us a win, I think.
They went then.
I think we all rode really well. Track held up well.
Nations Cup Open champs. I don't really know what to say. I'm sort of lost for words. There was a good final on a track that progressively got worse with the rain, but yeah, all in all, just buzzing to come away the win. The boys were mega on the back straight with support, but yeah, world champs, it feels good.
Get in there, come on!
Yeah, knackers. Took to the last heat, but that was sensible. Only needed to get top 2, so yeah.
What's later?
So just finished the quarterfinals. It was me, Louis, Josh, and Ethan. Myself, Josh, and Louis all got through. Ethan rode really well actually. Picked up a few points, but missed out unfortunately. But yeah, scored a max myself. Feel quite good about that. And yeah, just glad that me and Josh and Louis all got through really. And I'll be on to Kesgrave on Saturday, but first we've got Poland this Wednesday.
Pretty good, because every time we go to Australia we get our backsides kicked, so it's nice to hand their bottoms back to them tonight. What was the score? 119 again. So yeah, cricket score which we needed, because obviously we've got Poland Wednesday, which won't be an easy match, but we do plan on winning. So if any Polish people are watching, I apologise in advance. So that's me, over and out.
Well, rolling back the years a little tonight with the old GB squad. Home advantage for me. Gives me another couple of points, but it's great to be amongst some of the old boys that I would have raced back in the 90s and 2000s. Great support from you guys.
Give him back to
but yeah, just on fire tonight. The boys stuck together and done really well. Get in there, GB.
Yeah, absolutely buzzing, mate, to be honest. Always good to get a win over the Aussies, the old rivals. And yeah, just a good match. Unfortunately, we just got a bit more sort of firepower than they had tonight, I think. Poland have worn them out in the earlier test match, I think. But no, good result. Yeah, on to Poland next, so hopefully they'll give us a good run for money.
So that will be either the 3rd or the 4th straight world final I've made over 40s. So far this tour is so good, apart from the World Cup failure Sunday. But yeah, happy days, glad to be in another final, and I'll do my best.
Nervous for a start, because it will be my first. Well, I think I've only actually done 3 British finals, seniors anyway, and veterans. So yeah, I'll be well nervous, mate. Which I think might be a good thing. Looking forward to it as ever. Today went pretty well actually. I've kind of played it quite sensible. I've got a couple of easy rides which I didn't expect, which was nice. I took that, and yeah, finished okay on 15. So chuffed, dead chuffed.
Here is your opportunity to raise the rafters and congratulate your new World Individual Open Final Champion. Now the one and only Lewis Brinkhoff.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the way I've done it with the draw I had as well, and on home track, really pleased with how I rode.
2025. Lot to sort out. There was a lot behind the scenes, things that didn't quite happen from the top dogs up in the sky, cause and the club not to be organised like they should have done, which put a lot of pressure on a lot of individuals to create what we were trying to achieve. I will mention names. Marianne and Jane pulled it out the bag really, because a lot of our riders and members had lost a bit of the will with the changes that were being happened by certain people up in the sky. They pulled the turntables round and gave us the light that we needed to start to put together this world final. And you know, it was a satisfaction for me as a rider that's been riding since 83, 40 odd years, to have it on my doorstep is quite an honour. So we all got together and put some plans together on what we wanted to do. And I think as the Suffolk club, I think we most definitely achieved what we did. The track 3 weeks before the Worlds caused a problem, and we wanted the fastest racing circuit in all the World Finals. We managed to achieve that with a number of individuals coming down in the evenings and a lot of people behind the scenes, like I just spoke about. But then we all just gelled together and achieved something in such a short time that was so satisfying, especially for me and the club. A lot of people have said what an amazing final we had. I've looked back at the final and seen what what new things we did to generate adrenaline for the riders mainly, and for the spectators with our fire and fireworks and other things. I think we sort of definitely raised the bar. The club itself around this circuit and what we achieved with various things was just fantastic. We had other hurdles to cross with certain things in the village hall and risk assessment rams and other things which we managed to achieve as well. And we gave our riders the best possible chance of becoming a world champion. I think it was an exciting final for me to watch, to see the likes of our seniors. I'm not going to mention any names, but we had 4 potential riders in the senior final that could have won it, and we managed to pull Louis Brinkoff out. I think having 4 in the final definitely helped the club and the individuals, because you had other people looking at other people. But yeah, went through into the night, so we done daytime fire and we done nighttime fire, and I think if you look back at some of the videos and the photos, it was what we aimed to achieve. I don't think there was anything apart from giving a couple of medals out, and I think I forgot to give some Ashford hats out to the top 3, but being on the track from 8 o'clock till about 10:30, 11, that was we all just pulled together, and yeah, what an achievement we done. So we are very proud of what we've done, and just going through the season really to see what cups we've won: British Team Cup, British Club Championship, Junior with we come 3rd in the Junior, we won the Vets, we won the Senior, we have members joining in, a new girl joined, and without her points the team wouldn't have achieved what they did. National League's just eluded us at the moment. We've won at Poole today, but the spirit around the club at the moment, with the juniors coming through and the behind the scenes staff and everything, is just fantastic at the moment. It's almost professional really for a complete amateur sport. So I think we're all got to hold our heads up and be proud of what we've done, and let's move on to the Europeans next year in Poland, and then we've potentially got some people to go over to Australia in 2 years' time. And I think if we just carry on this wave, we potentially could get an Australian a world champion in Australia. So thank you to you all, and we'll see you soon.
Really well. I think we did really well as a team. It was a good team performance, and individually as well. We did what we needed to do, did our jobs, whether that be go out and win the race or team ride and finish 3rd. We did our jobs and it worked.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Horsepath away today. It's always a tough one on the roads. Horsepath have been unbeatable around here for years. For us to come here and run them close, I mean, the first half, I don't think we really done ourselves justice. A few of us were a bit at sea. I put my hands up, I wasn't getting out the starts very well. But we sort of regrouped second half. I think we started with 5 points down. We managed to claw it back and put some pressure on Horsepath. But I mean, round here, like I say, some of their lads, you got the likes of Carmichael, Owen as well. He done really well. He's had some strong starts for the Horsepath side, and Bowler just know where all the lines are. So it was a tough day at the office. I don't think the score really done us justice. I think we deserve more than that. Got a bit messy towards the end, but we won't go into that one. But yeah, just finished the season. That's been great, most successful season at Blakenham. We can't ask for any more from the boys. They've just given so much this year. It's been fantastic.
Season awards, one of the biggest one we've had yet for Blakenham. Great to see the club growing. I think it's probably the biggest membership base we've had in a fair few years. Some of the experienced guys now are coming in and taking the first team to that next level. Award-wise for the team, I think it's the first time I've ever won the British team, the bin. Obviously winning the fours again was great, so I think it's pushed everyone on, and then obviously we've ended up with tons of world champions. Myself, Noah, Lewis, Stumps, Jason, Becky. So yeah, it's great to see the club growing. Hopefully we can carry that on next year. different in that obviously people like Noah and everyone can win races as well. So just got to find that spark to go out and kind of try and be number one again. Not in the club so much, but just try and really push on back to get back to the top. Just felt a bit flat this year myself, but all round got pretty good performance-wise, myself, team-wise. I think there's only one championship we didn't win, so yeah, looking forward to next year, get back on it, have a few weeks off, month off, and then get back to after Christmas.
I think it was a good season, winning the knockout cup near the start and then going to win the British. The Worlds were a bit ropey, apart from Fed Cup and Nations Cup, which we did really well at.
Second season was pretty good. You know, we started strong with the British Cup at Ipswich, won the being at home, and then obviously British final for myself. That was one of my main aims, so it was pretty good overall.
Great season for the club. Won basically everything we wanted to, apart from the National League, but the most important one for us was the bin, where we managed to get the over line against Horseback. Brilliant season for the club overall, especially hosting the World Final. It was a great season for the club.
So it started a little bit slow, obviously with the World being at the end. I think people started out a little bit slow to begin with. There was a lot of racing this year with the South East Division 1, South East Division 2. Didn't really do a lot in the National League myself, obviously because I'm not allowed anymore there to support that. We've been successful on all fronts, I think, apart from the National League, so collectively we've had a really, really good year. I got a couple of rides in the knockout pool, so that was good. And then obviously we finished the year with the World Championship in the region, where we got a World Champion out in Lewis Brinkhoff. Obviously all the lads rode for Great Britain and England and won all of those competitions. So yeah, all in all, quality season for everybody.
I think 2005 has gone really well, both on a personal level and a team level. I've come back after 5 years at it, and to be honest, Great Lakers made me fall in love with the sport again. I really enjoyed doing it. Profiling in the world, made a world final. SE1 we won, SE2 was part of that as well. So yeah, been a really successful season, and it was only going to be one season, but I'm going to be riding next year as well. So yeah, I've got the bug back a bit.
That went really well. I think we won everything we wanted to win. Yeah.
2025 season done, my first full season at Great Blakenham done. I really enjoyed myself this season. As a team we won everything. That's not true. We won the Knockout Cup, we won the British Team Cup, we won SE1, and yeah, third in the National League, just coming up short, but we used all our own riders and no loans, so that's a successful season as it is. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Tuesday nights training have been brilliant, and yeah, I've even enjoyed working on the track and stuff, which was hard work, but yeah, it was good fun. Individually, third in the British again, 8th in the world. I won the Laurels, which is my first senior title, that's always a positive. And yeah, the opportunity to race England and Great Britain in my home region was a memorable one. And yeah, winning the World Cup, winning the Fed Cup, being able to ride with Louis in the best pairs at Kesgrove, my first home track. Yeah, all in all, it was a really good season, and I'm really happy with that one.
Brief summary of 2025 at Great Blakenham Speedway Club. Definite high points, not many low. National League probably very close to winning that as well, and I think we would have won everything. Start from the low levels of junior training on Tuesdays. We've got such a good hub of junior training, which is the base now for us for the future. Going up to youth riders that do individual and team racing. With the 3 riders coming on board from Kesgrove, Noah, Torsten and Luca, definitely bolstered the squad. Didn't need to borrow anything for National League to compete. bonded in quite well, didn't need to adjust too much, all got together quite well. So we were a little bit disappointed with the National League, how that sort of situated itself. We didn't have to borrow from anywhere else, but we stuck and dug deep, and the main game was to win the British, which we went on to do. Still had a job to do. People will say that we had the squad to win it, but we still had to do a job, and we did that, travelled away from home. So that was our main game, and then to win the British Cup Championships wasn't even really spoken about. And for our youngsters on the Saturday to do well, and Luca with the under-18s pulling some points, putting them on the board, and then for us to win the bet, the Open, was amazing, and to win it by 2 or 3 points was the highlight and the icing on the cake, really. And then obviously with the Worlds, massive amount of pressure on top of everything else, but to have that privilege and to fight to have the individuals on our track to give our riders the platform to hopefully go on and win, which we did. I think we really had 3 riders that could have won that. Noah, on a better day, probably better gates, would have won that, I think. Lewis just absolutely teached everyone. For everyone, every final, British final and every world final, you're always going to get one lucky heat where gate, you know, you get a give me, but he had 5 fantastic heats and just teached everyone, and had the right gates, the right riders at the right time. So to get a Great Blakenham rider win the World Championships is absolutely unbelievable. As I say, we had 3. Josh could have won it, Noah could have won it, and then to get Lewis with it was fantastic. So to come away with that, on top of getting a lot of the riders and the parents and everyone else getting involved. Very stressful 2 weeks, but I think we pulled out the bag, and I think we probably managed to achieve one of the best finals of all time. But I would say that because I helped organise it. But yeah, what an achievement 2020-25 has been. Great training sessions with the boys, really good bonding sessions. We've had bowling, and we've had other things go involved, and going to Hull and have a weekend away with the families. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So to see some of the youngsters coming away happy, as well as the juniors. Luca 3rd on the rostrum for the Worlds. He was favourite, but he's got to learn from that, because I think it will make him a stronger rider, and he'll learn from that. For him to win everything right now, he probably would appreciate training harder next year and pushing even harder. He's just stepped up to a senior for such a young man. Is another pleasure to be part of, and with Noah, one of the fastest riders on the circuit, one of the quickest skaters on the circuit. It's a pleasure to watch and to be part of. So yeah, all of the riders really. Josh has had a fairly good year. He probably will be disappointed, but he's getting old like us all. Adam won the 40s and Scott's won the 50s. So we've absolutely fantastic year, and the trophy cabinet's massive. So I think we're going to be happy with everything we've done, take on board this year. We're getting ready now to try and select the team for the indoor championships in January 2026, and then we're hoping to get a really good squad to go to Poland. Hopefully do a little friendly before or after the championships there, and then let's get ready for another year. So, Ron Hadley manager, over and out.
And then we just sort of ran away with it towards the end. Sort of talent kicked in, and then away we went. Noah's giving me side eyes.
Yeah, anyway, I'm just getting really confused now, because we're just I'm overwhelmed by the presence of even Ray Pike sitting here. Look,
hi.
Who's made the success of our youngsters.
What do you want to know?
Just looking to the weekend.
Well, big British final weekend, isn't it? Don't know what to say really. runners and riders, you've got to favour the likes of Kenzie Bennett.
He's not riding.
Ah! What an absolute waste of talent!
How long it took to come back down?
Number 2 will be Joe Westby and gate number 3, Kevin Francis. As before,
Wait for the camera first, boys. Wait for the camera. Oh, little number 10.
Oh, if we don't get a 5, we might lose this.
Sorry. Nah. Adrian comes second off his 4.
Not ridden yet again.
No, he's number 8. He's in the last one.
Get your stopwatch out now.
No.
Luke is going for it.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Happy birthday to you! Come on!
What have we done tonight?
Not a lot,
really.
On top of that morning.
On top of the morning. Potato! I've got 2 Ireland shirts to be sharply shot.
Do they actually give you like an Irish cap or anything?
Yeah.
Have they given it to you yet?
Yeah.
Where is it? Is that one?
Yes, it is.
One chance opportunity.
I ain't coming in. How did tonight go?
I don't know what to say.
Come on in. How did today go?
Hold on.
Take your time.
Why not do it here? I don't know.
Come on. No one's watching. It's the best place to do it. What?
Imposter.
Come on in. Adam, how did your season go?
Amazing. one meet and 12 points, threw up 3 times. Buzz on for the next year. Here we go.